Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. We're going to be talking about some features I found about my Tacoma. I want to show you guys because they're not very, well, unless you read your manual like a nerd, which, you know, some people do. I take that back. If you read the manual, you're a Chad, not a nerd. But unless you read the manual, you're not going to really know about these features that I randomly found while owning this truck. So let's hop into these random things I found within the last couple days. Let's go. Okay, so now we are in the inside of the truck. Now I'm gonna point out this random button we found. Now when I say we, I mean my dad. So he actually found this when he was installing some lights in his floorboard down here. So he messaged me, he's like, yo, do you have this button? I'm like, I don't even know. I've never seen it before in my life. Went out and took a look, and yeah, I have that button. That button's gonna be located right here. I'm gonna bring you guys a little closer so you can see it and I explain what it is. So now we're a little bit closer. As you can see, right there's the hood latch button, and right next to it, way down there, really small, is this button right here.
Ejectocito, cuz! It worked! I love this button!
Now if my camera, there we go. Now if we take a look, that is a TPMS set button. Now this is interesting because, one, it's hidden, and I cannot believe I haven't even noticed it until just the other day. But yeah, if you don't know that your truck has this, it has this. So if you are having some issues with the TPMS sensor light, you can attempt to reset this. I do believe you can use this to reset your pressure as well. So if you are going to be on a pretty long adventure and you want your tires to be low the whole time, but you don't want to look at that light, I think you can reset the tires using this button to not show the light, because it'll be set to, I don't know, whatever you want it to be, like 12 pounds, and it would say, hey, this is normal to the truck. Obviously, you're gonna have to reset that after your little trip, but it's interesting that you could do that. Now, I don't know if that's exactly how it works, and this is just for like when you get new tires and you want to reset the pressure to be that. I don't know how low you can actually set it to normalize. I want to test it. Maybe in a different video, I'm gonna do a test, take the pressure down and see how exactly what the limits are to this button. But interesting enough, there it is. You can hop in your manual to see exactly how to use this button. It's not too hard. I think last time I looked it up, all you had to do is turn the truck in the lock position with the key, press and hold the button if the light's on, and that'll reset the light, and you drive around. Your tire pressure won't show any pressure until you drive around for about 10 minutes, and then it'll reset and show the pressure at the current pressure value, and you shouldn't have a light then. Now look, I'm sure I did a terrible job explaining what that button does, but I tried my best. My truck is different than yours. Most likely I had the manual transmission, so my key is a little bit different, so this process is different for me. So please check your manual before you mess with this at all, because it's going to be a different process, and I'm not a genius, so I don't want to be liable for you breaking something on your truck. I don't think this will break anything, even if you do it wrong, but I just want to put that out there just in case, because I don't want to be liable if something breaks. That's just how it is. But I hope this was interesting, because I thought this was cool. The next thing I want to show you guys is also on the inside of the truck. This is going to be how to dim your cluster, your instrument cluster up on the dash. Again, this isn't really common knowledge unless you either read your manual, saw someone else's video, or did some research on your own looking this up, because it doesn't really make sense, because Toyota doesn't really point this out. I'm going to show you guys how you can do this, because it's cool and I think kind of helpful. So let's hop into this. Now we are in the inside of the truck. I'm looking at my instrument cluster here, and I don't really like how bright it is. So to change that, all you got to do is grab this right here and twist it left or right. Do you see that? This is going to adjust the brightness of the screen there and bring everything down. So we're going to lower the brightness. It might not look like it's lowering on the camera, but I can assure you that it is lowering. And I'm gonna kind of want it brighter now. That needs to go away. I should just start the truck. Kind of want it brighter now. So yeah, you can see it's brighter. But all you gotta do is turn that right there, the odometer reset little thing. Oh, I can't even get it to zoom in on that. But yeah, right, if you turn it right, it's just like a click. It'll make the brightness go up. If you turn it left, it'll make it go down. Kind of interesting. Toyota doesn't really point that out anywhere So I figured I would just throw it in this video since I'm already talking about some random things about this truck. If that was helpful, drop a like. I'd appreciate it. That's gonna wrap it up for the little buttons I have to show you on the Tacoma today. If you enjoyed, please hit that like button, drop the subscribe thing, whatever. Let me know that you're liking these kind of videos, because I don't even know what you want to call these little buttons, but they're kind of cool and helpful. So, moving on from that, my life is completely stressful right now. I'm in the middle of moving. I'm finishing up my final in college. So my life is a mess. I'm going to try to keep the uploads as consistent as possible every Thursday. You know, I'm trying my best. It's Wednesday right now. This video needs to be done by tomorrow. It'll be done. Don't worry. I'm good. If you want to check out any of my other videos, check this one out. It's pretty good. I don't even know. It might not be good. But I will see you guys in the next one.